Yeah, well, I don't think it's even that diet is the main thing. I
Mm,
think the sort of subtler things are the main thing. But
mm,
once it's once you're in that trouble, it's not going to do much straight away.
mm,
There are some people who say that they suddenly get remission of everything, with these various techniques, and maybe some of them do. But again, trust in God, but tie up your camel. Um, I think that, yeah, there are certain books that have been written on it that are very useful, like Louise Hay's "You Can Heal Your Life." That's an old
mm,
classic.
mm.
My favorite is Ina Seagal. She wrote a book called what's it called? The Secret Language of Your Body.
Yeah, I've got that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a very useful reference book. It's nothing you ever
Mm,
need to read, But
mm,
if there's something wrong with a certain part of the body, if I do a consult and I talk to somebody about their sort of emotional issues and whatever, and it's often very much ties in with their physical symptom,
mm.
very much.
Yeah.
Knees with me, it's difficult. I still have it.
Mm,
That's why it got so damaged. I think the sort of moving forward in your life, I still have that aspect. I'm 62 years old, and I still have that aspect of, what am I going to do when I grow up? And it's becoming a bit more clear now. But that kind of moving forward in life, trying to do the things that give me passion, like
mm,
playing drums, being a carnivore influencer, helping people to heal. It's not very financially rewarding.
mm.
It's very difficult to monetize these things when you can't sell a load of supplements. But when you have integrity, people don't need those things.
Yeah.
It's very simple to tell them what to do. And it's
Mm,
funny, I love it when vegans come along and go, "Oh, you're only in it for the money. You've got a book." I mean, what do I earn out of that book? That book, I'm
mm,
amazed it still sells, probably by a clickbaity title. It was a Kindle bestseller for a little while. Still, I didn't get much from it. Now,
mm.
on a good month, I might get £100 from
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That doesn't go very far, right?
Yeah.
And so you're only in it for the money. And so I made this video, I'm killing people with my carnivore diet lies. I'm a
Mm,
shill for the meat industry, they say. What is this meat industry? Where's my Ferrari out the back for pushing these lies and killing people?
mm,
It's funny, So that for me has been an issue, and that moving forward in life, which is generally um, associated with the knees.
mm,
I remember an issue when I wasn't getting on with my mum, very difficult, and we finally moved out. I was looking after her after my dad died. We were in the same house, and I thought I can still look after her if we're not. So we got in two different places. My ankles healed up, and they did heal up straight away because that issue was gone, and that was with no change in diet, and that was kind of miraculous. And the ankles associated with look for something that you're trying not to run away from,
mm,
which was an interesting one because I was staying around out of duty and whatever. I mean,
mm,
in Thai, we looked after her after that. I didn't abandon her or anything. I put her in a home. I couldn't do that.
mm,
So
mm.
she was just in a different place. And I mean, even after that, you can see a video on my YouTube channel of her breast cancer reversing on a carnivore diet, with a bit of iodine thrown in as well. And yeah, so I think the emotional side of things is very important when I think it's a blessing, again, something like arthritis. That's a very cool ailment because number one, it's so painful. You've got to pay attention to it.
Mm,
Number two, it can hit anywhere. And so you can use that as like a roadmap of your emotions and what needs to be figured out. And I think that's great because
mm,
then, you can take the symptoms right down. So you're no longer in screaming agony. You can take the symptoms right down with, a good carnivore diet. But then I've found that there are certain joints that were affected and are not affected anymore because I've sorted out emotional issues. Even if I do eat something wrong and I get a flare of something, those joints are never involved anymore.
Thanks
mm.
for watching this video, and you can find the full-length podcast episode here on this channel, or you can head over to Apple Podcast or Spotify, and don't forget to like this video.